Welcome, everyone, to what promises to be an unforgettable adventure. Today, we're setting out on an epic road trip to Prayagraj, the heart of India's spiritual celebration, the Mahakumbh Mela. The highway, bathed in this golden glow, takes on a magical feel, and it's impossible not to feel that something extraordinary is waiting for us. This sunset is more than just a beautiful view. It feels like a divine signal, a reminder that we're on the road to something far greater than ourselves. The evening's tranquility is a perfect prelude to the spiritual energy that we'll soon encounter. This journey to Prayagraj is more than a trip. It's an invitation to witness something that transcends time and space. And here we are, Prayagraj. As we enter the city, it's impossible not to be awestruck by the sight before us. The entire city is alive with light and energy, as if it's been transformed into a beacon of devotion. The streets glow with thousands of bulbs, illuminating the night sky and setting a vibrant tone for the Mahakumbh. Everywhere we look, there are tents and camps housing pilgrims from all corners of India, each one here to experience this sacred gathering. The energy is contagious. There's a sense of collective purpose in the air, and it's exhilarating to think that we're now part of this monumental event. After a long journey filled with anticipation, we finally reached Prayagraj, but not without a challenge. We got stuck in a massive traffic jam for over 3 to 4 hours, a true test of patience, but the excitement to experience the Mahakumbh kept us going. Once we made it, we searched high and low for a tent stay near the Ghat to rest and recharge for the next part of this epic journey. Now that we've arrived, it's time to immerse ourselves in the heart of Prayagraj. As we step out into the bustling streets, the atmosphere is electric. Everywhere you look, there's something to marvel at, from the colorful stalls selling sacred items to the local foods that are tempting passers-by with their rich aromas. The sound of bells ringing, mantras being chanted, and devotional songs fills the air, creating a powerful sensory experience. Pilgrims, sadhus, and tourists all blend into one, creating an eclectic mix of sights, sounds, and smells. To truly experience the Kumbh Mela, we're hopping on a bike and riding through the heart of the action. The streets are alive with people. Pilgrims making their way toward the Sangam, sadhus walking in groups, and families coming together to celebrate this sacred event. As we navigate through the crowds, the energy is infectious. People chanting, singing, and engaging in spiritual conversations. You can feel the devotion in every footstep and hear the hum of prayer in the air. The streets are a river of humanity, flowing toward the ultimate spiritual goal, the holy dip at Sangam. We pass vibrant stalls, sacred chants echoing through the air, and faces filled with a sense of purpose. The Mahakumbh is not just an event. It's a living, breathing manifestation of faith, unity, and the power of human connection. As we ride through the sea of people, it's clear we're witnessing history in the making. What is the Mahakumbh? The Mahakumbh Mela is not just a festival. It's a colossal gathering of devotion, faith, and spirituality that happens once every 12 years at one of 4 holy cities, Prayagraj, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik, where the sacred rivers meet. The Kumbh Mela itself is one of the largest religious gatherings in the world, with millions of pilgrims, sages, and devotees coming together to bathe in the holy waters of the Ganges, Yamuna, and the mythical Saraswati River. The Mahakumbh, however, is the largest and most auspicious of these gatherings, held once every 12 years in Prayagraj at the sacred confluence, or Sangam. Why is the holy dip so auspicious? The holy dip, or Snan, in the confluence of these sacred rivers is believed to cleanse the soul, wash away sins, and bring ultimate peace and liberation, moksha. The spiritual significance is immense. Taking a dip in the Sangam is considered to purify not only the body but also the mind and spirit, making it a gateway to divine blessings. According to Hindu mythology, during the Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, a pot of nectar, or amrit, was spilled in 4 places: Prayagraj, Sangam, Haridwar, Ujjain, and Nashik, which is why these cities are considered especially sacred. It is said that by taking a dip in these waters, devotees can wash away the sins of past lives, cleanse their karma, and be blessed with eternal peace. The Mahakumbh is not just about ritual. It's an expression of the collective faith of millions of people who come together in devotion. A brief history of the Kumbh Mela. The origins of the Kumbh Mela date back thousands of years. The Mahakumbh itself has a deep connection to ancient Hindu scriptures and mythology. Legend says that during the Samudra Manthan, the churning of the ocean, the gods and demons fought for a pot of nectar, Amrit, which was said to grant immortality. The first historical accounts of the Kumbh Mela date back to the 8th century, when Adi Shankaracharya, a great spiritual leader, is said to have popularized the gathering. Over time, it evolved into the largest and most spiritual event in the world, attracting millions of pilgrims who believe in the power of the holy waters to transform their lives. Why do millions flock to the Mahakumbh? So, why do millions of people, from all walks of life, travel from across the globe to participate in the Mahakumbh Mela? The simple faith, the belief that a single dip in the sacred waters will wash away your sins and lead you to moksha is incredibly powerful. For many, it's not just about physical purification but spiritual renewal. People come here to seek healing, both mentally and physically, to connect with the divine, and to be part of something far larger than themselves. In the midst of the massive crowd, amidst the rituals, there's a sense of oneness, a deep spiritual connection to the universe, to the river, and to the millions of others sharing the same devotion. The power of the Mahakumbh experience. Here at the Mahakumbh, you witness something unlike anything else in the world. Devotees from all parts of India, and even abroad, gather with one goal: spiritual renewal. The energy is unlike any other place on earth. It's filled with vibrancy, faith, and a sense of unity that's deeply moving. Watching millions of people, braving harsh conditions, long journeys, and personal hardships, just to take that holy dip in the waters of Sangam, is powerful. It's humbling to witness. Pilgrims walk miles through intense heat, endure long waits, and often face enormous crowds, all with unwavering faith. The struggle they endure isn't a burden. It's an act of devotion, a quest for spiritual awakening. The true essence of Mahakumbh is not just about bathing in the holy river. It's about being part of something greater. It's about experiencing unity, connection, and collective faith, which binds all of us together, irrespective of our backgrounds, languages, and traditions. So, as we begin our journey here at Prayagraj, at the Sangam, let's take a moment to reflect on what we are about to experience: the sacredness, the devotion, and the powerful energy of this place. Stay with me as we dive deeper into the heart of Mahakumbh, witness the devotion of millions, and experience a transformation of the soul, just like those who have come before us. At last, we've reached the legendary Sangam Ghat, the place where the sacred rivers of Ganges, Yamuna, and the mythical Sarasvati meet. This is where pilgrims come to take the holy Snan, or ritual dip, in the belief that it cleanses the soul, washes away sins, and brings liberation. As we watch the pilgrims step into the water, there's a serene calm that takes over. It's a moment of deep connection, not only with the divine but with humanity as a whole. The sacred waters of Sangam hold centuries of devotion, and watching thousands of devotees submerge themselves in its purity is a profoundly humbling experience. It's awe-inspiring to witness the deep faith that brings so many together. There's no other place like this, no other time quite like this. The sheer scale of the crowd here is beyond words. Thousands of people are gathered, all moving with purpose, all making their way toward the sacred waters with hope and devotion. The sense of unity is palpable. Despite the overwhelming crowds, there's a peaceful energy in the air, a collective devotion that binds everyone together. The sea of humanity, moving as one toward the holy dip, is an awe-inspiring sight. It's a true testament to the power of faith, the belief that these waters have the power to cleanse, purify, and transform. In this moment, every soul here is connected, each one hoping to emerge renewed, cleansed, and spiritually awakened. As we stand on the banks of the Sangam, I take a moment to light a diya, a small offering of light and hope. The flickering flame dances gently in the wind, symbolizing the eternal light of spirituality, peace, and divine guidance. As I place the diya on the river, watching it float away, it feels like sending a prayer into the vast universe, an offering to the sacred waters that have witnessed centuries of faith. The sight of countless diyas floating along with mine, each one carrying a prayer, a wish, or a hope, is both beautiful and deeply moving. It's in this simple yet profound gesture that we connect with something far greater than ourselves, a spiritual energy that has stood the test of time. What struck me most was the unwavering devotion of the people, pushing through every difficulty to take the holy dip at Sangam. Their determination, faith, and devotion are nothing short of inspiring. This journey isn't just about the destination. It's about the deep connection to something greater, a journey of faith shared by millions. Thank you so much for joining me on this incredible journey through the Mahakumbh.